TV soap news and spoilers say that on a sultry August 19, 2025, the sleepy town of Fairhaven, nestled in the heart of the Midwest, became the stage for a series of dramatic revelations and emotional reckonings in the latest episode of Beyond the Gates. This daytime drama, known for its intricate web of relationships and shocking twists, delivered an unforgettable chapter that left viewers reeling. From long-buried secrets to explosive confrontations, the events of this day wove a tapestry of heartbreak, betrayal, and tentative steps toward redemption. Let's dive into the emotional maelstrom that unfolded, as the residents of Fairhaven faced truths that would change their lives forever. The unveiling of a painful legacy. The episode opens with a somber scene at the Dupree family estate, where Anita Dupree, the poised and resilient matriarch of one of Fairhaven's most prominent families, sits in her elegantly appointed study. The room, adorned with mahogany furniture and framed photographs of happier times, feels heavy with the weight of unspoken truths. Anita, played with gravitas by veteran actress Evelyn Carter, has just received earth-shattering news. Leslie Mitchell, a young woman who has recently returned to Fairhaven, is the daughter of her former bandmate, Barbara Mitchell. For those unfamiliar with the rich history of Beyond the Gates, Barbara Mitchell was the fourth member of the Articulates, a 1980s girl group that skyrocketed to fame with their soulful harmonies and infectious charisma. Anita, Barbara, and their bandmates, Naomi and June, were once inseparable, their voices blending in perfect synergy as they topped the charts. But fame came at a cost. The pressures of stardom, coupled with personal struggles, led to the group's dissolution, and Barbara's life took a tragic turn. After the breakup, Barbara spiraled into depression and, in a heartbreaking act, took her own life. The loss left a permanent scar on Anita, who has carried the guilt of failing her friend for decades. As Anita processes the revelation about Leslie, the camera lingers on her trembling hands, clutching a faded photograph of the Articulates in their prime. The image captures four young women, radiant and full of dreams, unaware of the tragedy that awaited them. Anita's eyes well with tears as she recalls the painful memories of Barbara's final days. The show masterfully intersperses flashbacks of the band's glory days with Anita's present-day turmoil, showing Barbara's laughter fading into haunting silence. These memories are not just painful, they are a visceral reminder of Anita's perceived failures, both as a friend and as a protector of those she loved. The revelation that Leslie is Barbara's daughter hits Anita like a thunderbolt. Leslie, portrayed by the fiery newcomer Aisha Reynolds, is a complex figure in Fairhaven. She arrived in town under mysterious circumstances, her sharp wit and guarded demeanor hinting at a past filled with secrets. Anita had sensed something familiar in Leslie's eyes but dismissed it as nostalgia. Now, the truth is undeniable, and it forces Anita to confront the ghosts of her past. The episode's pacing is deliberate, allowing viewers to feel the weight of this discovery as Anita grapples with how to move forward. A trust fund and an unintended betrayal. Determined to make amends for the pain Barbara endured, Anita decides to take action. In a moment of quiet resolve, she establishes a trust fund for Barbara's family, hoping to provide Leslie with the financial security her mother never had. The scene is poignant, with Anita signing the documents in her study, her face a mixture of determination and sorrow. She whispers to herself, "This is for you, Barbara. I should have done more." The act is meant to be a gesture of love and redemption, a way to honor her lost friend. But Beyond the Gates thrives on its ability to turn good intentions into catastrophic consequences, and Anita's decision quickly spirals into chaos. Unbeknownst to her, the trust fund's benefits inadvertently flow to Nicole, Leslie's estranged cousin and the show's resident antagonist. Nicole, played with delicious menace by Cassandra Lee, is a scheming opportunist who has long held a grudge against Leslie. Their feud, rooted in childhood betrayals and family disputes, has only intensified since Leslie's return to Fairhaven. Nicole's sudden windfall, courtesy of Anita's trust fund, gives her the resources to tighten her grip on the town's social and economic circles, much to Leslie's dismay. The confrontation that follows is nothing short of explosive. Leslie storms into the Dupree estate, her eyes blazing with fury. The dialogue crackles with intensity as Leslie accuses Anita of betraying her mother's memory. "You gave her my mother's legacy?" Leslie shouts, her voice breaking with emotion. "Nicole hated her. She hates me." Anita, caught off guard, tries to explain, but the damage is done. The scene is a masterclass in dramatic tension, with both actresses delivering powerhouse performances. Leslie's pain is palpable, her sense of betrayal compounded by the knowledge that her mother's struggles have been exploited by her worst enemy. Anita, for her part, is devastated. She had no idea that Nicole, who had presented herself as a distant but grieving relative, would benefit from the trust fund. The realization that she has inadvertently empowered Leslie's nemesis shakes Anita to her core. The episode lingers on this moment, with close-ups of Anita's face as she processes the magnitude of her mistake. The camera pans to a framed photo of Barbara on the mantel, a silent witness to the unfolding drama. Heartbreak across town. While Anita and Leslie navigate their explosive fallout, another storyline unfolds across town, delivering a gut punch of emotional devastation. Naomi, another former articulette and a close friend of Anita's, is tasked with delivering heartbreaking news to June, the final member of their once iconic quartet. Naomi, portrayed by the empathetic Lila Thompson, has always been the group's peacemaker, but even she struggles with the weight of what she must tell June. June, played by veteran actress Margaret Hayes, is a beloved character in Beyond the Gates. Her warmth and resilience have endeared her to fans, but her life has been marked by personal losses. The episode hints that June's children, Tyrell and Samantha, have grown distant in recent years, their relationship strained by June's past mistakes. Naomi's news confirms June's worst fears. Tyrell and Samantha have decided they no longer want to see her. The scene is heartrending, with Naomi sitting across from June in a cozy but tense living room. The camera captures every nuance of June's reaction, her trembling lips, her hands clutching a tissue, her eyes searching Naomi's face for any sign of hope. "They're my babies," June whispers, her voice cracking. "How can they just give up on me?" Naomi, visibly torn, tries to comfort her friend, but the pain is too raw. The episode uses soft lighting and a melancholic score to amplify the emotional weight, making viewers feel June's despair as if it were their own. The possibility that June, in her desperation to reconnect with her children, might resort to drastic measures adds another layer of intrigue. Rumors have been swirling in Fairhaven that June has been seen near Tyrell and Samantha's home, raising questions about her intentions. Could her heartbreak drive her to break into their house, hoping to force a reconciliation? The episode leaves this question unanswered, but the foreshadowing is ominous, setting the stage for a potential escalation in future episodes. An intruder in the night. Meanwhile, Martin and Smitty, two of Fairhaven's most endearing residents, face a crisis of their own. The couple, known for their quirky banter and unwavering loyalty to each other, return home to find signs of an intruder. Their cozy bungalow, usually a haven of warmth and laughter, feels violated. The camera pans across scattered papers, an open window, and a broken vase, creating a sense of unease. Martin, played by the charismatic James Carter, takes charge, his protective instincts kicking in. Smitty, portrayed with quiet strength by Daniel Ruiz, is more cautious, urging Martin to call the police. The tension between them is palpable, as Martin's impulsiveness clashes with Smitty's pragmatism. The episode hints that the intruder might be connected to June's storyline, raising the chilling possibility that her desperation has led her to cross a dangerous line. As Martin and Smitty search their home for clues, the episode builds suspense with tight camera angles and a pulsating soundtrack. A shadow moves in the background, unnoticed by the couple, leaving viewers on edge. Is it June, driven to desperation by her children's rejection? Or is there another force at play in Fairhaven, one that threatens to unravel the town's fragile peace? The ambiguity is deliberate, keeping audiences guessing and eager for the next installment. A town on the brink. As the episode draws to a close, the various storylines converge in a powerful montage that underscores the interconnectedness of Fairhaven's residents. Anita, alone in her study, stares at the photograph of the articulates, her face etched with regret. Leslie, standing on a hill overlooking the town, wipes away tears as she grapples with her mother's legacy and Nicole's betrayal. Naomi comforts June, who clutches a locket containing photos of her children, her heart breaking with every sob. Martin and Smitty stand guard in their home, unaware of the danger lurking just out of sight. Beyond the Gates excels at blending soap opera melodrama with nuanced character development, and this episode is no exception. The revelations about Leslie's parentage, Anita's unintended betrayal, June's heartbreak, and the looming threat of an intruder create a narrative that is both emotionally resonant and thrillingly unpredictable. The show's ability to balance multiple storylines while giving each character room to breathe is a testament to its skilled writing and talented ensemble cast. Looking ahead. As the credits roll, viewers are left with more questions than answers. Will Anita find a way to make amends with Leslie, or has her mistake fractured their relationship beyond repair? Can June salvage her bond with Tyrell and Samantha, or will her actions lead to further tragedy? And who is the intruder in Martin and Smitty's home, and what do they want? The episode's cliffhangers ensure that fans will be tuning in next week, eager to see how these stories unfold. Beyond the Gates continues to captivate with its blend of nostalgia, drama, and suspense. August 19, 2025, will be remembered as a pivotal day in Fairhaven, a day when secrets were laid bare, and the town's residents were forced to confront the consequences of their pasts. As the sun sets over the Dupree estate, one thing is certain: the gates of Fairhaven are open, and the stories that lie beyond them are far from over. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.